Good evening, all my time travelers. Welcome back. This is the Chrono Cat, and we are picking up with episode 6 of our fully voiced long play of 1995 hit RPG Chrono Trigger. And we left off last time partway through the Tyranno lair. As always, Semper Fidelis Tyrannosaurus. And yeah, let's see. We dealt with the Fiend Lord Magus. Last episode was predominantly a home invasion, kicking down the door to his castle, cutting through an entire mountain to get there, and fighting Magus in his own home, in addition to the 100 beasts and monsters, his quirky mini-boss squad of Ozzy Slash and Fleet. And before facing the Fiend Lord in his inner sanctum with awesome Gregorian chanting and cool mood lighting and such not. And he informed us at that point when we were all like, "Oh, hey, you know, we're gonna beat him up so he doesn't, you know, create Lavos and doom the world." Turns out he, in fact, as we were informed, did not create Lavos. He only summoned it. Beat him up, and he tore open a portal in time and cast us into the past where Azala's evil is law. So we are back here in Caveman Days again, 65 million BC, hanging out with our good friend and best girl, Ayla. There was a whole bunch of people got abducted here from their villages by the Reptites. So we hitched a saddle onto some pterodactyls. That's how you do. And flew right on over, because we knocked over one evil castle, which means obviously we were going to do it again, right? No breaks. So we are about halfway through that crawl. We dealt with the kind of hairy boss, Nizbel, a fiendish a fiendish Triceratops man, excuse me. You know, he put us through a couple of the walls, but you know, he's extinct and we're not. So now we're going up the roof, and we're going to put the boots to Zeal, medium style. And the best part, you know, is that nothing can go wrong with this plan, even if dinosaurs fall out of the sky on top of us. I'm sure I remember how to play this game. It's only been a week. Hit dinosaurs with lightning and then brutalize them with fists and swords. Easy. What? Oh, okay. Well, I deserved that. When in doubt, bodily throw Ayla at the problem. I think it's a good solution. Beautiful, peaceful creatures. Is it going to drop 3 now? Come on, I want 3 dinosaurs to fall from the sky. No? They missed an opportunity. Okay. So that was... Again with the unlabeled switches. Okay, that's pretty fun. Man, even the dinos be fiending on ether. I mean, no judgment. Obviously, we have a habit by this point. I'm curious, does it reset the floor if we go back in there? Oh, right. I got that in the wrong order. I will say, if I was of mind to just, you know, scum up XP and tech points, there are far worse encounters than being able to repeatedly drop these two from the ceiling. Yeah, 506 XP and 8 tech points? Actually, I don't know. You know, hang on for another couple hours, we could go Frenzy. Strike enemy 4 times in succession. That's a good skill with a different name that I'm used to. Boulder Toss, lob an enemy. Smack them with their own side, as it were. Oh, and that is a real save point that you can just make inaccessible by dropping the floor. You know what? I'm alright with that. No complaints. Bird. Really? The one little thing? That's their plan? Everything but the kitchen sink. They're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Alright, gate is open. Excellent. Yo, what up, Zeal? You the next boss fight?
At last, the final confrontation. It was but a matter of time. Is my voice different? Probably. Will it be we reptiles who inherit the earth, or you soft-skinned apes?
Strong lip, weak die. Ayla just fight. Yeah, Zeal, throw down. Put up your dukes.
Hear that lovely voice? You'll soon be hearing more of it than you'd ever wish.
Slowly walks away. Oh, we got another Triceratopper. You get that dinosaur hat. Hey, Tim, welcome to the party. Ah, Devil Ether. Okay. How are we doing for hats? As there is a giant creature just past the door. I think. I mean, we'll give it to Ayla, right? Like, it's probably a better choice on Frog, but by the same token, it's Ayla's time period. Halves fire damage. I don't know how much fire damage we're gonna see, so but we'll leave that on Frog just in case. Also, can we talk about how nice this chair is? Right, like. I don't know if we just didn't find Magus' throne room when we were robbing his house, but this is a baller throne. You sit on this, you know you're in charge. Well, I guess more importantly, other people know that you're in charge. Well, let's find out what's roaring loud enough to shake the entire building, comma, in the place called the Tyranno Lair. This is a set piece bridge. I'm gonna turn around. You know what? We're good here. We already let the hostages out. I don't think we need to go to the end of this to the end of this building. We stand to gain nothing, and in abandoning it, we'll lose more than you know. Wait, I got that wrong. Okay, bring on the Tyrannosaurus.
Damnable red star! Fall, why don't you? Stay in the earth, red!
Is that what we're doing? Is that your plan?
Even should it prove our fate to die, we will not relinquish this world to the likes of you.
Okay, so we can just leave, right? Like, you're calling down an orbital bombardment on your position. We don't need to be here. We got pterodactyls. They're cool.
This black Tyranno will have the honor of wiping you filthy apes from existence forever! Mwahaha!
I like that she added mwahaha, right? It wouldn't have been threatening if there wasn't a good, mwahaha. Almost as good as an oh ho ho ho, oh ho ho, the quintessential noble woman's laugh. That comes later. Anyway, Tyranno, what you got? I got lightning. Oh, I think we do fight, yeah, Azala is a target as well. How does she like lightning? Very resistant physical. Has got mind powers. I can't help but feel like they're the superior species to the, the mostly naked cavemen living in wood huts. Okay, not gonna lie, kind of coming around to Azala. Throwing us around with telekinesis and dropping boulders on us. That's pretty good. Also, I gotta say, this feels personal that... Oh my god! Alright, it ain't Chrono. Zeal is really concentrating her attacks on Frog, and that feels like Frog is the next closest relative here, right? Like, there's only one other, you know, reptile or reptile adjacent in the room. We definitely do want to keep healing up. The Black Tyranno can hit for about over 250 when it, you know, eats people. Yeah, again, just putting Frog through the ringer. The fire is, I mean, in comparison, not nearly so bad. There's a lot of it, but it's not so bad. I'd love to use, you know, try out water and see how that does, but as ever, kind of want to keep the healing going. I mean, I'm not happy they put Ayla to sleep. I can fix that. Wrath Sap. Oh, hey! Woke up Ayla. Okay, Azale's down. Great. We love that. This thing is shrugging off basically everything we're doing. Okay, lowers defense to store power. Alright, alright, alright. Let's get in there. Put the sword directly into its head, hit it with lightning. Ooh, big hits all around. Okay, okay. I think when it gets down to about 2, we are going to try and we're going to defend everyone. Because I don't quite recall what its play is going to be, but I'm sure it's dangerous. Top up everyone's health, then we'll try to get heal in before it does its whatever it's priming. Oh wait, we don't actually have defense as an option. All right, more violence. I guess that's why I've never bothered defending before. Painful, but not as bad as I was worried about. And hey, glad we kept the ruby mail on Frog. Very helpful. Please do not eat my healer. It's raised its defenses again. Look, we'll do some chip damage. I'm not too proud. Opportunity! Both Chrono and Frog are pretty low on MP. After this next cycle, if it's still up, we'll have to slam some of those ethers. we get a 2 cycle in? Or a long 1 cycle? Let's see! Nope, a little more fire. That's okay, that's okay. Healing, ether. A little extra health, because items are cheap. Wrong target. Oh no! Okay, opportunity. Okay, yeah, Rob's gonna one attack short with its lower defenses. All right. That ain't so bad. I got their number. Frog is so good. Oh, hey, Zeal, how you doing? Yeah, you bleeding out and crawling pathetically on the ground? In the ruins of your hubris?
No, it can't be. Could the heavens truly have sided with the apes?
Also, okay, Chrono, yes, may be a primate derivative. Ayla has a tail. She's actually a cat girl, and there's an amphibian with us, right? Like, that's one of your cousins, man. I'm not blaming you for the slurs. I'm blaming you for the accuracy, and it's lacking.
Listen, primates, and let it be known for all time. We reptites fought proudly to the bitter end.
Do not attempt to make me feel sorry for the genocidal lizard queen. Ayla, no. Ayla, eat you now. Question mark. Gasp.
First, a great fiery stone will crash to the earth. Its flames will soon spread to scorch every corner of the land.
Yo, you heard it here first. We solved it. Dinosaurs took themselves out. Right? It was like, oh, these apes? No, man, you didn't win. You didn't win.
Then the chill will begin to creep across the blackened plains, ushering in a long, cruel age of ice and snow. Ha ha ha! Fitting end to our aging eve.
I hope if adventurers ever kill me in my own castle, that I will get a mwahaha in before the end. That's all we can really hope for, is to cackle on our way down. Lavos! The people word La mean fire, Vos mean big. Hang on. Okay. Look. Bear with me. The reveal that Lavos is just the ancient name of a meteorite effectively summoned to Earth by the last spiteful act of the reptites in the closing days of their once proud civilization. Cool, got that, love it, great. Ayla she is implying that She knows multiple languages, and this I find deeply confusing. Right? Like, they have... Her people have their own words. You know, La means fire, Vos means big, but no, she knows the words fire and big. So, like, did she see these hick kids from the future and be like, oh man, I can't use our secret caveman language. I gotta use dumb English or whatever, you know, whatever we're speaking. This right here breaks my brain when I try to figure it out. Anyway, big fire.
Ella!
I'm pretty sure this is Kino.
Kino?
Yeah, get us those pterodactyls, get us the heck out of here. We're being orbital struck. We did not have a plan to exit this situation otherwise.
Hurry, Lavos fall soon. Alright, Dactyl. Kino, hurry!
Yeah, just wants to kick Ayla, you know, once we...
Ayla, what you do? Come, Zala, come! No! This is the will of the earth.
Ayla, hurry! Yeah, alright, lots of luck to you. Enjoy the impact.
Zala, Ayla, not forget. You a jobber. Take. Take? What take? Take care of this world.
Oh, no. Stop. You ain't no Miyazaki villain. You ain't no misunderstood. Oh, I was just trying to protect the world. You just called down a meteorite to summon forth an ice age. Enjoy the fireworks. Y'all got a front row seat. Boy, do I not like that sound. I'm not happy about any of that. Lavos was not spawned by Magus. It fell from the heavens, and so long ago.
Lavos huge. Chrono fight that?
Heck yeah. It's only a planetary object.
Chrono, we go place Lavos fall.
Left to its own devices, the creature will burrow deep into the earth. Best to defeat it now. Yo, turned their whole fortress into a crater. I'd just like to point out that a recurring theme that we're going to see more of in Chrono Trigger, sorry, spoiler, that we've seen already in Chrono Trigger is the inevitable ruin and downfall of once proud civilizations. A study in hubris, if you will. As we had, you know, the far future, before the day of Lavos breaking free from the Earth's reign and destructions from on high, the pinnacle of cold-blooded civilization with the Reptiles summoning forth their own destruction, again, raining down from on high in a bit more singular form, as opposed to facing the possible ascension of the vastly inferior apes, which they are incapable of sharing a planet with. Just that motif of like, hey, yeah, whenever civilization gets a little too big for its britches, just saying, you know, all roads lead to Rome, and that makes it really easy to sack. A gate. Ayla's like, yo, can I eat it?
Love's fast, deep under earth now.
Might Lavos be the source of these? Frog is the first one to put it together, and I'm so happy he's in the party. That one in Magus' keep was immense. What's wrong, Chrono? Want to fight Lavos? Go here. No? Yeah. Let's fight the enormous. It survived re-entry. I'm not saying that my sword isn't sharp or that I'm not. I'll hit it with lightning. It definitely didn't absorb any static electricity flying through the entire atmosphere. Well, what you got, Gate? We gate crashing. We exploring strange new times. Where we come? It's always when, Frog. When? To whence have we arrived? Chrono, where this place? Ayla's remarkably sanguine about becoming a time traveler. Like, oh yeah, there's not going to be anything you need to take care of for your tribe and your people now that there's a burgeoning impact winter with the ecological upheaval and disaster of a enormous meteor strike like 2 miles away from where you live. No. Go adventuring with the cute kids. Welcome to 12,000 BC, and it's still the Ice Age. I have to assume a different Ice Age, because that was 65 million BC we just left. Now, I know that, an increase in planetary albedo from frozen substrate it tends to be reflective, but that is a little ridiculous. But still, I'm only a scientist. That looks safe. Cool, floating mountain chained there. Alright, like that. Not sure why it's floating. Not sure who forged chains to hold a mountain down. But anyway, I'm sorry. I did. If I'm musing about the fate of all great civilizations, etc., to be consumed by entropy and to fall from the heights of hubris, it's only because I didn't actually prepare. I didn't prepare classroom hours this week for talking about time travel stories. Anyway, it's just on my mind. I don't know why I wanted briefly to focus on the heights of grandeur and of civilizations being brought down and laid low at the very height of their pride and power. I'm not sure why, as we journey into this series of flying magical palatial islands far above the eternal winter, unbound by time and space in the gorgeous kingdom of Zeal. What were they thinking when they named it that? It just comes to mind is all. Yo, what up, Majocracy? All crystal spires and togas, how you people doing? I don't know why I lit the man's book on fire. I shouldn't have done it.
This is the magic kingdom of Zeal, where dreams can be made reality. But nothing in this world comes free. There's always a price to be paid.
Yo, that was either Massa or Mune. What up, little imps? How you doing? Welcome to Enhasa, Zeal's city of dreams. We seek enlightenment within the bliss of sleep. Oh man, I'm repping these guys. Yo. You are not of us, are you? What gave it away? Was it the literal cave woman or the talking frog?
You are most unusual, visitors. Am I waking, or is this but a continuation of my dream? Regardless of that, I welcome you to Zeal. Her Majesty Queen Zeal runs this magic kingdom.
Rules this magic kingdom.
She is without peer in beauty or grace. We owe our prosperity to Her Majesty the Queen. After the king died, she encouraged the development of our kingdom's magical prowess, which has led to great advancements.
Yo, they are so indoctrinated, they are sleep propagandizing. I didn't mean to light your book on water. Wait, what?
The world you see with your eyes may well differ completely from the one I see with mine.
There are as many different worlds as there are observers. Never assume that only those things which you can see or touch are real.
You don't be getting existential with me. This ain't no Yoko Taro game. Do you believe in such things as fate? Do you think it's possible our lives are predetermined? I think it's possible I know the future. I do, in fact, think there is such a thing as fate.
Oh, so you're a believer too? Yes, perhaps it is arrogant to think ourselves strong enough to overturn destiny.
Look, if anyone had the strength to overturn destiny and turn back the inevitable cogs of the great clock that is time, generally advancing only swiftly forward in one direction, inescapably, it would obviously be the flying kingdom where everybody is a sorcerer. Truth exists in dreams. The world exists in me. Man, I should have prepared my philosophy notes instead of worrying about what movie what movie or book I was going to cover. We were talking about solipsism, boy.
The city of Kajar, the high seat of magical research, lies on the edge of the western continent. The airship, the Blackbird, is maintained there as well.
Yo, we stealing airships? Are we becoming sky pirates? I got prior art. I got priors. The door to the northern shrine is sealed by powerful force. Even we, the enlightened ones, lack the means to open it. I love that they call themselves the enlightened ones. That's fantastic.
I am Doreen. Seek the hidden path and open the doors of knowledge, each in turn.
Cool. The queen has sealed away the great elemental weapons and armors forged with the power of the sun in the shrine to the north. You can see its entrance on the northern continent, but no one is allowed inside it.
Welcome. Have you come to do business?
Yo, they got commerce? Okay, they only have basic essentials. That's fine. How we do? Oh, they selling the high potions. We're only gonna buy 10 of those just in case. But we have pretty reliable healing with Frog now, so I don't want to drop too much money on that. Because if we can find an item vendor, this should be a series of good upgrades for us. Yo, boy! What you doing? You intercepted me out here. He seems a solid lad.
What wrong? That animal for eat? Taste good?
Yes, Ayla, eat his cat. Yeah, good talk, kid.
The black wind howls. One among you will shortly perish.
Young one, what do you speak? Ayla's just like, can I eat the cat? I'm gonna eat the cat. Can I eat the kid? I do not know what this portends. I do not like the sound of that at all.
Strange boy, but not bad boy.
Yeah, I don't like being randomly told by creepy children that one out of 3 of us are about to die. This is a fountain of recovery. Rest your wearied mind and body within. I'm not even still hungry. What an upgrade. The Queen's Palace sits at the heart of our kingdom. She watches over all the world from its high vantage point. It's because of that we can sleep our days away in peace. Yeah, no, not saying I, sign on to the whole, overwhelming hubris of man trying to conquer all of creation and defy destiny itself. Because, I've read books, but I'm gonna say, if I'm signing up for an evil kingdom, I kind of want the one where I can just, hang out in bed all day and, do as much reading as I want. We're doing a lot worse. I wonder what's within the Northern Shrine. No doubt the key to unlock its seal is held at the palace, but entry strictly forbidden in the name of Her Majesty the Queen. I'll beat up a queen. I've done it before. I just did. Zeal was a queen. Okay, so there's a tornado in that book, water in the other book. What is the elemental rhyme? Water summons wind, wind makes fire dance. So water, wind, and fire. Yo! Don't ask me to remember, like, birthdays of most of my family, but I can remember obscure gaming hints from 25 years ago. I do not like the look of that thing. The Mystery of Life, Volume 841, Chapter 26. All life begins and ends with new. This is the undeniable truth, because I believe it to be so, at least for the present. Spoiler: if you get a tome of ancient mysteries and it's like, yeah, I'm just saying this because I think it's true, that's not a good source. That's not primary sourcing. That's based on nothing. What up, new? How you doing? The Guru of Reason is gone. Do you want to challenge me? Sure, why not? What's the worst can happen? He said with unearned confidence. Alright, prepare yourselves. Oh, there's 6 of them. Oh, and he does a lot of damage. Ah, yes. Their headbutt sets HP to 1. Okay, and then some of them do exactly 1. Well, let's parse down these numbers to get the odds on our side. Like, I don't know if this is a friendly fight or not. I think I can actually die here. I suppose I am trespassing. Okay, we got lucky, we got lucky. We don't count on luck twice. Let's get some healing. Easy peasy. 90 tech points. Woo! That was worth the detour. Wow, wow. Oh, we got some delicious capsules. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so Ayla got Boulder Toss and Falcon Strike along horizontal line. Okay, so multi-hit physical with Chrono. Alright, that's pretty good while she's in the party. Nothing like just putting out big damage. Seduce an enemy to obtain it. Keep that in mind. And who's gonna get those tabs? mean, frog is the better choice. Yeah. For magic, I think that's actually also going to go to frog because he's filling as our primary healer for right now. Just force feed the frog magical items. Nothing bad will happen. Well, it might happen to the frog, but we'll be fine. Back here below the cloud in the storm, and yeah, I think there is nothing here except... Okay, a cave we can't get to over here. I don't think this is... Okay, I can't get up that mountain. Yeah, well, it sucks down here anyway. Let's get back up to the gorgeous Arcadian paradise of magic. Okay, and we have finished up Unnatural Selection. We are now in the chapter aptly named The Magic Kingdom. Ooh. What a rickety-looking dock. Can we steal your jet?
Why are you here? All is well with the Blackbird, I presume.
Oh no, that was another guy. All's well with the Blackbird, I presume.
She is fully operational, Lord Dalton.
Of course she is, you blundering idiot. Were she not, we'd all be in trouble. You, what are you doing here? Oh, those clothes. You must be the ones the prophets said would come to interfere. I think I shall watch for the time being and see how he plays his hand. Not that I suspect he'll tip his cards so easily. Ha! Yeah, we prophesized? Yeah, that's right. You heard of our coming. We are the great heroes, who are going to cash the checks that you give us. Give us your wallet. This is the Magic City of Kajar. We perform research in the magical arts to help further Her Majesty's plans to deliver our kingdom even greater glory. I like that they... Okay, for all of the faults of the Kingdom of Zeal, and they have a few, I like that they are actively improving their magic. I always love, like, as a conceit, when stories that are high magic settings have, like, not just like wizard schools where, like, oh, we're going to teach you how to cast Fireball, or, you know, survive British public school with magic, but that they actually have, like, the idea of, yeah, no, we everybody can do magic, so we're going to try to, like, learn how to do it better and find new stuff. I just like that. Power difference from Mars. It's difficult to describe, but in you I sense a strange kindness. I don't like it that she's like, oh yeah, you're way different from us. You have kindness in you. We got rid of that years ago. In ancient times, people crafted wondrous weapons and armor by combining shards of a rainbow-colored shell with the Sunstone's power. But now, only the Guru of Life knows the art of crafting such things, and even if the others did, the Queen has ordered us to abandon use of the Sun's power. Well, I don't like that. Ah, such beauty's contentment. There is in a newly blossomed bud. Would that I could be called a flower. What are you on about? Okay, Fount of Recovery again. Cool. That's the Sun Temple, which you see on the Southern Sky Isle. The Sunstone, once our primary source of power, was enshrined. There's so much lore. The temple was sealed up along with the Northern Shrine once we turned to our new energy source. What's a better energy source than the inexhaustible might of the sun? The Queen claimed we'd no need for the energy of the tired old sun. That bodes well. Solar power. No, the sun is broken, busted. Don't use that. We found something much better. Valdum, exactly right. Fossil fuels only. From literal fossils, given the time travel. The new is selling us ether. Why wouldn't he? I have platinum armor too, but I need Her Majesty's permission to sell it. Yo, we got permission. Give me the good stuff. What tempest must rage in young Lord Yanis' head? I'm always gonna pronounce it Yanis. I'm sorry. Janice, Yanis. I'm always gonna go. I'm just gonna go for the elongated J on that. His only friend, other than his sister, is that cat that follows him about. We've been seeing a
Great deal of Lord Yanis lately. Before, he scarcely showed his face, but now he paces around quite often, always looking upset.
And none of us thought to ask about this because we're kind of crappy people. Her Majesty Queen Zeal has 2 children, Lady Shala and young Lord Yanis. Lady Shala's an incredible child with extraordinary magical powers. With such a gift, her life must be all ease and luxury. Yeah, like you clock in a 9 to 5. All you living in a floating sky palace. Oh, those archmages, they've got it easy. How is it that we came to have the powers we do? Why do some possess the gift while others lack it? It is a conundrum. Because you've been mutated by the magical radiation from a giant sky monster which crashed into the Earth 65 million years ago. Write it down. Sorry, dude. Solve those questions for you.
My, you've an unusual aura. You must possess the gift. You must possess the gift too. Yours seems very primitive compared to ours, though. You poor thing.
I will sick my cave girl on you, lady. I will put you through a car windshield. Ayla will suplex you, and then Frog is going to hit you with his tongue, just to be insulting.
Those lacking magic are known as the Earthbound ones. They have always lived beneath the clouds.
It's only fitting.
After all, they lack our talents.
Is that... I mean, cool, I guess. Okay, that's the water book. Yep. And this was wind. Is there a fire book lying around? Is this it with the... Is this it on the shelf? There is. Okay. So... Water... wind, and once again, fire. The classic elemental circle. Easy peasy. It all began aeons ago, when man's ancestors stumbled upon a shard of strange red rock. Its power was beyond human comprehension. It cultivated dreams and gave birth to love and hate. Only time will tell how it ends. Obtained an unidentifiable object? What? But inside is a black gemstone. Is that good for us? Is that bad for us? Is the key item? It is not a key item. It is an accessory. Enables Eternal Darkness. Triple tech. Awesome. I don't think any of us can use that. Doesn't look like it. Which is a shame, because I'm here for Eternal Darkness. That was a decent game series. I'm not saying it's going to be the next project or nothing, but it was a good game. Okay, I think we have accosted all of the local stuff, so let's finish checking out Kajar. The structure you can see deep beneath the waves below is the Ocean Palace, a symbol of our queen's greatness. The palace is the beacon of light, which will guide us to a brighter future. All praise the great and wondrous Queen Zeal. All hail the Glow Cloud. Glow Cloud, all hail. The Earthbound ones are being allowed to work on the construction of the Ocean Palace. That is the most polite and euphemism for the enslavement of a large section of the human race that I think I've ever come across. It seems even they have their purpose. Yeah, we're letting the Muggles toil to build our Queen's underwater vanity project. Behold! That out that window is the great Blackbird, built by Balthazar, the guru of reason. To see it soar across the sky, you'd think it alive. The guru's a genius. The construction of the Ocean Palace has fallen behind schedule. An everlasting palace beneath the waves. It'll be a sight to see when it's finished. Go on, tell me more about this. Tell me more about this magic new, power that your queen's got going. It's really not good when your country is named after your monarch. Yeah, especially when the name of that monarch is Zeal, right? Like, it's not like Welcome to Charity Kingdom or Welcome to Kindness Kingdom, or anything like that, or this isn't like Neo Queen Serenity, running the Silver Civilization from the city of Serenity, bearing her own name. No. Though I think Usagi Tendo would do fine here. Yeah, we get Zeal. I heard a strange prophet has come to the palace. I do not know the details, but I heard he has powers most uncanny. The capsule's not been completed. Oh, they're making the capsules. Hey! I've been working to fashion a capsule that will enhance one's magical skill. But my precious products have been disappearing in recent days. It must be that naughty New that took them. They do so love pranks. He's no doubt hidden them all about. How can I work like this? I heard Lady Shell's powers far surpass those of her mother. Then there's her brother, Lord Yanis. He's of royal blood as well, of course, but he doesn't even seem to have the faintest trace of magical ability. Yo, I'm certain that Queen Zeal, nominatively, will be totally fine that her eldest daughter surpasses her in both beauty and magical potential. I see no problems coming of that whatsoever. Oh yeah, water summons wind, wind makes fire dance. Yep, called it. A guru once told me that the Sunstone once held all the nearly infinite energy of our sun. Over time, that energy was slowly depleted, and it turned into the lightless Moonstone. Okay, I was making Sailor Moon, references kind of obliquely, but I'm suddenly thinking that was appropriate. Know you this, traveler? The Moonstone could be restored to a glorious Sunstone if left to bask in the sun's warm light. But such would require aeons. None of us will ever witness that gorgeous glow again. Look outside. You have windows, and you are eternally above the cloud layer. The sun is right there. You prick. Okay, we have looted our way through Kajar, uncovered secret rooms, gotten a nice little bit of a lore dump. I personally can't wait to meet Queen Zeal. I am sure that she is as gracious as she is kind, and will be thrilled to meet unwashed time-traveling cave people who are coming to, stink up her palace. We might even practice groveling on the way there. As we approach Zeal Palace, in the Kingdom of Zeal, seat of Queen Zeal, the highest point in civilization. Okay, I kind of like it. I'm not saying I want to live here, but I appreciate their flow. You know, they have continental scale riz. Boy, that music got ominous in a hurry. This is the Queen's Palace, the center of the magic kingdom of Zeal, which is to say, the center of the universe. I'll give you center of the planet, guy. It's a big universe.
The Queen's two children, Lady Shalla and Lord Giannis, get along so well. If only Lord Giannis would open up to others.
Yo, see my next party member? Everyone talking up this kid.
That pendant of yours. It looks like Lady Shalla's, but it doesn't glow like hers.
Yo, we stole it. Do something. The source of our energy rests deep below the sea. Once its exact location was determined, we began constructing the Ocean Palace there. Oh, good. The Queen's summer palace is built over a magical font of energy far surpassing the tired old sun. The portal to the Ocean Palace is in Her Majesty's audience chamber. Mind you, it hasn't been completed yet. The palace or the portal? Conjugate!
That wandering prophet is amazing. Every prophecy to escape his lips has come to pass. It's as though he already knows the events to come. Unnerving, is it not?
Yo, ask me about 13,000 years in the future precisely. I'll be able to tell you some things. What up, new?
Itchy. Could you scratch my back?
Why not? Whoa. Working really hard to become the thumbnail for this week's episode, huh? Discovered the news secret scratching spot. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the clitoris was invented.
That man appeared only recently, but he earned the Queen's trust quickly with his startlingly accurate predictions. His origins are a mystery. He's not one of ours, light ones, nor is he an earthbound one. From where could such a man have come?
Yo, as a rule, were you aware that Balthazar, the Guru of Reason, maintains secret chambers? Yeah, we found them. Duh. It was a child's puzzle to unlock them. Your guru ain't shit. You'd do best to speak to the Queen. Yeah, I'm sure she wants to meet us. Or the gurus you wish to learn of the Mammon Machine and the Ocean Palace. But just between you and I'd not place much faith in any answers Her Majesty gave you right now. She's been different as of late. The Queen's Council, Lord Dalton, was in charge of the Ocean Palace's construction until a wandering prophet arrived and took over. Lord Dalton's in a foul mood these days. Best avoid him if you can. The completion of the Ocean Palace will secure everlasting glory for the Kingdom of Zeal. There will be no more fear or sadness, only eternal peace. Yeah, you drawing up that good energy from deep beneath the ocean. You got that dank power source down there.
The Queen must have borne a great deal of pain and sorrow in silence. Progress requires equal sacrifice.
Shut up, Elric Brothers.
Much must have been given to allow Zeal to attain the glory it now knows.
Yeah, what did you chumps sacrifice, huh? Decency, kindness, reason, dignity, humanity. Lady Shalla's pendant was made from the same red stone as the Mammon Machine. When she prays to the device, the pendant glows with an unearthly light. Yo, teacher, the world will be mine and Vigo's. Mostly Vigo's. Yeah, only a Carpathian would come back and choose 12,000 BC during the Ice Age.
Shala?
Oh, Janus, you've returned. Is something wrong?
The black winds.
You feel the foreboding too. Don't worry, it will be all right. Here, keep this close.
What is it?
It's an amulet containing my prayers. If something should happen, it will keep you safe. I wish that I could remain with you always, but Mother has other plans.
That's not our mother. She looks like her, but she's not the same inside.
Even still, forgive me, Janus.
Pardons your highness from an unknown character. Oh, handmaiden, okay.
The Queen requests your immediate presence at the Ocean Palace. Very well. Well then, Janus, I must be on my way. Oh, who might you be? Forgive me, my lady, but we must hurry. If we're late, I fear I'll be...
Well, you know the Queen.
Of course, my apologies.
Yo, what up, kid? I'm gonna eat your cat. The frog's gonna slurp it up. Tongue, boop, one gulp.
Don't waste your time. Alphadar only likes me.
He doesn't like you. I don't like you either. Yo, what up, gremlins?
I wonder how the Guru of Life is doing. What are we supposed to do without him? Humans, I'll tell you. I want to be the wind, master. Oh, you will someday, if you try hard enough. Our big sister Doreen went to Enhasa again.
Yeah, we met her down there. She's alright. She's cool.
Yeah, she likes to dream. I like the wind better than dreams. Whoosh!
Kids, someday I'm gonna beat the hell out of you and turn you into a sword. Listen to me. The Earth is alive and always has been. She changes slowly, so you never see it. From flat lands into mountains, from mountains into seas. A way may someday open even to the forbidden shrine in the north, or to the Sun Temple. But it could take untold years. You can fly! You've invented heavier than air travel. Stop whining. This way leads to the Queen's audience chamber. Yeah, I don't think she wants to... We're cool. We don't need an audience. Balthazar, who designed the Blackbird and the Ocean Palace, has vanished. How strange that the three gurus who guided Zeal to its present glory have all disappeared at once. I'm sure it's fine. Gaspar, the Guru of Time, continues his work on some deserted island. He strives to make a time egg, or some such nonsense, but no one has seen him for years. Yes, you always want to be attempting to trap the measure of formative entropy that is linear time in a single device. That's never gone badly for anyone. This way leads to the Mammon Machine Chamber. Yeah, let me in there.
The prophet's aura is clouded with hatred and sorrow. If he does not free himself of these emotions, he'll destroy himself and those he loves along with him.
Imagine getting that kind of gossip. You're just going around talking to like the maid staff in a royal palace. Like, yo, dude, these nobles, they suck. You can feel the glorious energy of Lavos surging from. Hang on, yo, the Mammon Machine channeling the glorious energy of Lavos. Cool. Cool. Guy, hate to tell you a few things about your civilization. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Can you feel the flow of mighty Lavos' power? Oh, it brings tears to my eyes. Sick. This is the font of Zeal's power, the Mammon Machine. It draws and magnifies the limitless power of Lavos. This is a bad idea. You're bad people. If the Mammon Machine is moved to the Ocean Palace, we can extract even more energy from Lavos. The dream of eternal life will be made possible. Oh, almighty queen! Our kingdom will reign for all eternity. Yep. The world is gonna be Zeal's and Lavos. Mostly Lavos. When the Mammon Machine was finished, the queen became a different person almost overnight. Dude, she's freebasing Lavos Jews. That ain't great. As between us, I heard that any who oppose Her Majesty, not just the Earthbound ones, vanish. Never heard from again. Melkor, the Guru of Life, opposed the Queen's plans and disappeared shortly thereafter. It pains me to consider some conspiracy maybe at work, but is terribly suspicious. The three gurus constructed the Mammon Machine from a reddish stone that has been kept in the royal treasury for generations. Yeah, okay, cool. Plug me in. How does it work? Is it coin operated? Do I hit it? Can Ayla bite it? No? None of that? It's so... Yeah, TJ, it's so weird they picked a name that means a false deity embodying the greed and hubris of mortal man. Look, who's to say, right? It's gonna go swimmingly this time. Those other people, they were chumps. Hey, it's one of those spooky doors.
That door cannot be opened from outside, save with a powerful magic key like Lady Shallow's pendant. Your pendant? It looks identical. I heard that when Lady Shallow communes with the Mammon Machine, her pendant glows with a strange light.
Hint. I'll commune with the Mammon Machine, why not? What up, new? This is a good decision, and will have only good outcomes.
Ayla, go! Don't be scared, Chrono.
Ayla is incredibly sanguine about being in a floating magical palace city. Like, is this just the case? You know, like, she was riding on a pterodactyl an hour ago, right? Like, this is not that. You know, it's like, whatever. Yeah. What trial awaits us next? Also, on a practical note, the magically sealed doors which we have encountered in the past and the future, and the mysterious chests we can now crack open as well in our further travels. Because we got that pendant. Who are you? How did you get in here? Your Majesty, these are the bringers of disaster of whom I spoke. Indeed, they and the gurus alike. How dare you outlanders attempt to oppose me? Fools, one and all! Dalton, seize them! Yo! Best. That's how you know you got a good evil monarch. She don't ask names. She don't ask what you're doing here. She don't recognize you. She wonders. Guards, seize them. Right away. First thing. Yes, your majesty. With pleasure! Ha ha! Golem! Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, that's not great. Okay. Stop doing that. This golem is serious business. Yeah, I'll go down swinging. That was brisk. Oh, okay.
Fear not. I won't kill you. Not immediately, that is.
He's really good at his job. We beat up a Tyrannosaurus this afternoon. It was like, yeah, bet.
I'll allow you to sample every type of pain and fear imaginable first. By the time we're through, you'll be begging us to end your suffering. Oh, what a delicious diversion.
Sure got Slaneshi up in here.
Idiots. What will you do, Shada?
Let us help them.
I don't think it'll be any use. And you'll be in trouble if you let them escape.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. And they just might be able to rescue Melkor. Are you all right? Quickly, you must flee the palace. And if you can, please, free the Guru of Life. He was sent to the Mountain of Woe for opposing my mother's plan.
Dude, sick.
Please, you must help him. I'm afraid I cannot.
Someone cannot allow that. Yo, Prophet, what do you want?
Your meddling tires me. It seems I need to put an end to you here.
No, you mustn't.
Gasp.
Don't.
Even the cat's pissed at him. Very well. I'll spare their lives.
But in return, you will cooperate with me, Shala. Now, show me how it is you came here.
Just duff him over. Right as soon as we get on the ground, just beat him up. Come on, how hard is this?
Oh, you came through here. Now, Shala, once I throw them in, you will seal the portal shut.
No, you can't make me.
You will obey me. Their lives are at stake.
Very well.
We got duffed over by the Kingdom of Zeal. Turns out, the apex of magical civilization, actually better than we are. Who knew?
Please forgive me.
Get that golem on payroll, man. I'll trade in Marley. spare our lives, true enough. Something is amiss.
They take Lavos' power. Lavos get weak.
The emblem upon the door, that pendant open. Had you not seen it in other ages before? Frog reminding us of things that he was not present for. Just so it's like, hey, if this seems hopeless. It seems our only hope, does it not, Chrono? Yeah, alright, I can work with that. Where did we... Yeah, I was saying, where did we park our dactyl? Okay, we got duffed over. That's true. I'm not too proud to admit it. But that's fine. You know, we flee back into time. We're meant to go, of course, to the future to catch up with the crazy old man and one of the new, who we now have a bit more context for. Here's a hint: the crazy old man is obviously one of the gurus. We just heard about them. But before that, I think we can do a little time scumming. We can get our time bandits on. Before we deal with pure concentrated evil, if we go to Medina Village in... Oh wait, no, we can't get there in 600 AD, I don't think? Because it's on the other continent. Okay, we'll have to save that. I was gonna say, because there is the in 1000 AD, north of Medina Village, the Fiend Village, there's like that pyramid of... Oh, well, no, yeah, we can... Yeah, we can still do that. Yeah, we work backwards, that's fine. Yeah. Because the trick is that the sealed chests exist in all time periods forward from like 1200, so if you want to loot them going backwards, starting in the most advanced, and I don't believe this one is in the future. If it is, oh well, that's on me. But I think I can loot this now, and then eventually also in 600 AD. Because causality is for chumps. Light from the pendant. I'm reminded of the expansive lore of Warhammer 40,000 of an orc war boss who got caught in a time loop and duffed himself over so he could have 2 copies of his favorite gun. Exactly what we're doing with fewer orcs.
The seal is broken. I will give to you a treasure crafted by the Guru of Reason himself. To your right is a weapon which will enhance your strength. To your left is protective gear which will guard your life. Think well and choose whichever you need the most.
So that...
13,000 years was a very long time. Balthazar, I go to you now.
So this actually is a quandary. Armor will be able to be used by multiple people, but I always err on the side of offense as opposed to defense. Yeah. What do you got? The Swallow. Foreshadowing is a literary device. Ooh, it's a weapon. It's a sword for Chrono. What do we... Oh my goodness. Okay. 89 attack power, speed +2. 145 attack power, speed +3. Cool. Yep. I'm happy with that. Probably the single most stark upgrade we will get on any point for any character. I love it. I want to beat something up. Okay, let's head back through these poor confused mystics' wardrobe. and head to the future. Back, as it were, to the future. I forget which portal it is. Bangor Dome. I think that's the one we want. What are the... That's Mystic Mountains. Oh, do we want Proto Dome or Bangor Dome? Oh, good question. I think Bangor Dome is the factory area? I'm not sure. Let's try the Proto Dome. I think there was one of the doors here first. I feel like this is the point where we have to cross through the sewers? Okay, that's right. Okay, that's the Protodome and the factory. Okay, I think we do want to go back. I think we do want the Bangor Dome. Okay. The good news is that all of these people in the future are still hungry. Also, hang on. Are we jerks as far as time travelers go? I mean, obviously, but, like, sure, we can only take 3 people with us, or else it breaks time and you end up here. Fine, sure, I get that. But, like, there's only a few dozen humans remaining in the future. It would be an afternoon's work to evacuate them 2 at a time to somewhere where they are not eternally starving to death in the ruins of their once great cities. Like, obviously we want to prevent the Day of Lavos from occurring in the first place, so that the world isn't ended, but, like, we could improve their material conditions in the meantime. Loot! An alluring top? Scandalous. Hi, Ether. A workman's wallet. What in goodness? Okay. Obviously the alluring top is for Frog. I was wrong. Not for Ayla either. Huh, is that not armor? Oh, turns XP into gold. No, thank you, sir. No, we will never use that. Huh. That's super weird. What is that? Oh, a key item. Boost success rate of charm. Oh, it's a... it's not armor, it's an equipable, probably for Marley. I think she has charm. Oh no, Ayla will have charm when in 284 tech points. Okay. I mean, she's already wearing a fur bikini. I don't know how much more alluring she needs to be. Okay, if I'm remembering correctly, we want to cross Site 16. You know what? Steal the potion, rat. I don't care. We drop an ether up in here. Deal with these freaky mutants. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, we don't even... We're strong enough we don't even have to worry about, that they're supposed to be elemental weaknesses. But yeah, we will head across the ruins here. I believe cut through the sewers. I did sojourn into the sewers briefly, so I think the puzzle's already solved. And from there, I believe, gain access to the other continent here, which I think is where we want to be. If I am, by process of elimination, there's only so many domes with magically sealed doors. I still don't like the squelching noise that thing makes. That hasn't changed. Almost made it out. Dodging trouble like I'm a speedrunner. There are, for the record, there are speedrunners for Chrono Trigger, despite it being JRPG. The world record, I believe, is somewhere around 6 hours? I'm not sure how much that has changed. Airstone was where all the jerks are eternally starving, right? Were there any... I do not recall if there are any sealed portals up in here. No, but there's an Enertron. I feel like I should check in. It's like, hey, how's rediscovering agriculture working? Did you eat that one seed that we found immediately when we left the room? That's what we were kind of betting on. We got a pool going. Press the switch. Yeah, hidden behind the black. Okay, alright. Awesome little fishmen dudes. Yeah, we got shadows up over Exmouth here. Also, they want to see lightning? I'll show them lightning. Death Peak? Always a great choice, man. Okay, we're planning on going to the Mountain of Woe, and here we've got Death Peak. Just like what great branding for, like, you know, someone's got a really nice villa up there. It's like we just didn't want, you know, people coming around to try and sell us things. What up, new?
The final instruction sequence the Wise One programmed into me was for his burial. How I can join him in his eternal rest. But first, your grave! I am certain there was one more task I was ordered to complete. Something about the seats.
Memory error.
I forget.
You who have opened the door, I'm old as heck. I am Balthazar, the Guru of Reason, and formerly of the Kingdom of Zeal. I was cast into this era by a great disaster which befell our land. Much to my surprise, I have learned that the creature Lavos was not a product of our age. Far from it. It seems that the being fell from the sky in a bygone era, burrowing deep into the planet's core. There he began to feed upon its energy, growing ever stronger. And we started mainlining that. We got really straight dropping down to bedrock. This power ain't nothing to us, man. Lavos' form was revealed briefly when he was summoned forth by a mighty wizard by the name of Magus in the year 600. In the year 1999, Lavos emerged to claim the surface. Now he has taken the place I've named Death Peak as his throne, or nest, as it may well be. His miniature spawn now flow from the mountaintop, an avalanche of death.
Sick.
Lavos is a parasite of gargantuan proportions whose host is the planet itself. Trapped here, I endeavor to continue my study and observation of Lavos, but I believe the end draws near. Maintaining one's sanity is an endeavor in and of itself in an age such as this. An endeavor I fear may be futile. So before my mind is lost forever, I have decided to leave these records of my knowledge behind, along with my greatest invention.
The Twinkie Wiener Sandwich.
Ever did I long to return home and toil endlessly in search of a way. But as I neared the completion of my research, so did I near the end of my days.
Yo, we had to feed him the fast fish, right? Ain't no one did. Eating them carp, no good for you, son.
I have grown old and frail, and so I leave it in your hands. You who have opened the way. Take hold the reins of time and let all the people of this planet's past and future join as one. Then, only then, you just may be able to stop Lavos.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Take Hold the Reins of Time is a sick opener. That's a tag.
You have little chance of success, but even a little chance is still a chance.
Why? Oh, man, why am I not doing Roger Bacon's voice for this guy? Oh, what an oversight. That's on me.
You who have opened the door, the fate of the world is in your hands. Open now the final door and claim what awaits you. My last and greatest work, the Wings of Time.
Aw, yeah. This must be it. The Wings of Time.
Oh, what this thing?
Yeah, can Ayla eat? I mean, it's gold. It's literally gold-plated and lowered, so we've got that going for us. Don't know how it works.
Scared you, didn't I? It's me, Balthazar. I copied my memory into this thing. What do you think? Precious, isn't he?
Dude, that's evil.
Anyway, there's something I need to explain. Namely, how to transcend time. Press X to display the time gauge. Then select the area you wish to visit.
Pay careful attention to the flux capacitor, the very thing which makes time travel possible.
Oh, yes.
Wake up.
But before you go, why don't you give a name to my time machine?
We're limited to 5 characters, and Epoch is the best name we're going to get for 5 characters. If... I'm sorry, are you suggesting that you're suggesting that it should be named 88 MPH? Alright, you know what? You were so quick on the draw with a five character name, and I was like lamenting that I can't name it Bacon Jet. I'll allow it. Look, when they put the chairs in this baby, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Well then, hop aboard.
Jerky also has 5 characters. Take off and get off. How quickly we joined the Time Travel High Club. Anyway, push the button. Okay, all right. This is a cool effect. Welcome. We can now freely travel through the maps. We have a time machine. I love that the end of time is just past the dial. That's such a nice touch. The future is where we're at currently. Cataclysm is the day of Lavos. We don't want to go there. Let's drop back to the Middle Ages real quick. I just want to see where we are comparatively in the world. Antiquity is where we're going to want to go for the plot. Prehistory is, obviously 600 million. Takes to the Middle Ages. Let's just try it out. Spinning rims. Kaboom! Okay, this is cutscene worthy. I'll allow it. Chrono pretending like he has any idea what he's doing.
What's this?
He's great! Fast, fast!
The 88 MPH is capable of this.
This is a Dodge. Okay, we could have named it Dodge with 5 characters. That's true. Oh, hey, we're right back in Jerky Town. Yo, what up, hillbillies? We time traveling. It's very fun because we are holding position on the world map with all of these, so we can kind of see the relative locations. Yo, what up, cavemen?
Find strange rock, but feel icky when touched, so throw away.
You're telling me this why? Happy water all gone. Before it never happened. Oh man. I'm gonna miss that happy water. Okay, well. Dude, okay, crew. Wow. Alright, if we have any veterans here, don't spoil it for the rest of the class. There is something very important I have forgotten to do up until this point. We have to briefly jump back to 1000 AD. We might cheat and go to the... Are we on the correct continent? Yeah, it's just gonna be a little bit of a walk. Okay. What a charming desert here. I forgot the Zenon Bridge was explorable in the, Oh, we could go... I think there's one of those... Hang on, I'm getting so distracted. If we check Guardia Forest, I think there's one of the magically sealed chests here. Well, there's a strength capsule. I like that as well. Man, I've gained access to time travel, and I've immediately gone mad with my power. Remember where we parked. I think there's one of the... I think there's one of the magic treasure chests in the by where the portal is in the right-hand screen here. I could be wrong about that. Oh, it's blocked. We would have to check from the end of time. We might do that, just because I think it's correct, and now it's a matter of principle. Okay, you know what? We'll come back to that. But we have to. It is crucial that we, even briefly, we have to visit. We have to visit the Millennial Fair. There's something, or Leon Square for the Millennial Fair. There's something incredibly important that we've forgotten to do, and it's going to be the last opportunity that we have to do it before heading back to face an evil sorceress queen with all of the power of an ancient magical kingdom, mainstreaming Lavos for generations. Yoink! Sucker! Yeah, tell your wife thanks, jackass! Okay, problem solved. We stole that old man's lunch. Let's get back to our time. Let's get back to our time machine. The old man's like, hey, do I want to trade out? I'm kind of, honestly, she doesn't have magic. I'm kind of liking having Ayla. I have, in a lot of previous playthroughs, I've just not used her very much. She can stay. Okay, that is not the well which takes us to the apocalypse. That's good to know. I think if we go to... One of these should be, like, Guardia Forest 1000 AD. Yeah, here we go. Just a quick stopover to be on the other side of that barrier. Yeah, and there's one of these magic chests, which I believe we can pillage. Power ring. Is that good? I don't know. Strength plus 6. Wow. Yeah, that's really good. We're gonna give that to Ayla. Because she has strength plus 4. Let's further upgrade her. Heck yeah. I love time travel. It's guaranteed to succeed. Strength capsule, permanent strength upgrade. Ayla passive 56, love it. Okay, if I was going to be like super pedantic, we could do a bunch of hunting. There's several of those chests in the future, but we'll hang off on the moment. We're gonna get back to 1200. What up, old man?
Interesting. So he actually completed his Wings of Time. And at the cost of his own life, no less. Why not put those wings to good use and pay a visit to the ancient magic kingdom? Come and see me whenever you have the need. Think of me as a guide on Time's road.
Yeah, you just stuck waiting here. Like, we're like, hey Luca. We've got a time machine. No, you don't get to fly. You don't get to check it out. Bye. Heading back to antiquity. Where precisely are we? Okay, we got past the... Okay, the Skyway is sealed. We got past the first lock in the portal itself, but the Skyway is turned off. Yeah, okay, so literally right by the portal. Not many choices. Yo, what up, Earthbound ones?
This is Algeti, the village of the Earthbound. we were banished from Zeal
Because we are possessed of no magical talents. Sucks to suck, I guess. Yo, why is this guy a great vendor? I mean, I'm gonna pick up some weapons for the girls just because they're not getting to travel. They haven't gotten to travel with us for a while. Bringing back some souvenirs. I'm not actually gonna buy the Radiant Blade for Frog. It's an upgrade over the Masamune, but with the hero badge, he gets like 40% crit rate with the Masamune, and that's better than just base attack. Really, okay, good robe for Ayla, good plate for the boys, really good plate. Yeah, this is excellent stuff. We're about to blow all our money. We'll buy one robe for Ayla, 2 sets of plate for the lads, a couple of helmets. Genuinely great. Love that. We'll be ready to take on anything. Hand-me-downs for the ladies. A death claw. Oh man. Robo is gonna shake and growl. That's about as good as we're gonna get for this point. The mighty swallow, radiant helm, radiant plate, Chrono shining like diamonds. The Queen has installed the Mammon Machine in the Ocean Palace. Oh wow, we were gone for a while. This feels like it is an exception to the normal San Dimas time that we deal with, right? Like, we were only gone for an afternoon, and they've moved that giant civilization-supporting machine underwater. I guess they had magic. The Guru has been banished to the Mountain of Woe. And I'm going to ask you, what is steel compared to the hand which wields it? The Guru of Life said that young Lord Giannis possessed power within him exceeding even that of Lady Shala, Lady Shala exceeding that of Queen Zeal. It's turtles all the way down. But then the Queen lost her mind, and the young Lord grew to hate that power and all the suffering it causes Lady Shala. Now he hides it, denies it, and shuts it from his thoughts. Who had Chrono Trigger as a prequel to Disney's Frozen on their bingo card? I didn't. Yo, I would play... Yo, okay, time for a side game of Borrow Trauma to get to the Mammon Machine. Look, we found a lot of weird stuff in the oceans of Europa, and, you know, a machine that is channeling the might of the false god is not... I mean, spoiler alert for Barrow Trauma, not entirely wrong.
When will Widow Shower come and play with us again?
I kind of like that these are, you know, banished, you know, the banished underclass living in literal caves overgrown, hiding out the Ice Age. But they still have, like, full table settings, like, you know, nice glass and like, formal place settings. Like, it's the little things that separate us from the cavemen. The Mud Beast Den is dangerous. You shouldn't play around it. They got Mud Beasts? Heck yeah, sign me up. No, I do not want to rest here. Thank you, though. I'm fine. I'm better than fine. I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him. How are you? This tunnel connects to a mud beast den, and beyond the mouth of the den lies the great chain that anchors the mountain of the woe to earth. I picture a great chain of industry, all our hands pulling it together towards prosperity. Is a guru not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says Zeal, it belongs to the enlightened. No, says Izala, it belongs to the reptile. No, says King Guardia, it belongs to everyone. The Guru of Life voiced opposition to the Queen's plan, and so he was banished to Mount Boy. Yeah, you're like the third person who's told us that. We know where we're going. I appreciate it, but come on. I feel like, you know, okay, like these people live here. It's their home to worry about. Like, I feel like they could have at least put up like a flimsy barricade separating themselves from the Mud Beast den. Right, like there's nothing. They don't even have like an old milk crate. They just hope the Mud Beasts stay away. Speaking of which, what up, Mud Beasts? Falcon Strike. Oh, that was sick. Super effective. That come out some kind of. Oh, we got imps.
You're not getting through here.
This counts as a boss fight? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you put our boy to sleep like that. Go figure. The blue Mud Beast is immune to water, and I imagine the red Mud Beast is immune to fire. I believe the correct answer, in the words of Tenacious D, is Taste My Lightning. Gonna have to kill that imp, it's a healer. Okay, lightning not super effective for either, they're all pretty resistant to it, and they counterattack. Good to know. Let's focus on the imp. That didn't work. Huh. Ozzy's in a pickle. Put me to sleep. I keep not liking that. Alright, full heal. I'm sure we can figure this out. That worked better. Okay. I was overthinking it. The brutal, raw application of violence was in fact the correct answer. Because it always is. Don't put Ayla to sleep. Okay, great. Falcon Strike's really good. About 1,000 a pop. Also, this little imp guy is bothering me, but it is kind of cool that he's dual-wielding mounts, which is not something that I can think of a lot of prior art for. A little more healing from Frog because they are continually trampling us. The red one's got okay. I was gonna say we've been putting an extra hurt on it with Frog's water. That thing's got to be close to done, and it is. Now we can pummel down blue. Awesome, good drill kick. One of the many techniques that amounts to throw Ayla bodily at the problem. Yo, what up, Imp? How you doing? Oh yeah, you healing yourself, huh? Oh, effectively, okay. Okay. Alright, I have managed to fully heal him. He counterattacks physical with healing. Good to know. After I queued up 3 attacks in a row. Alright. Lightning. Water. I guess Ayla really can't hurt him at that point. That's a shame. Counterattacks magic as well. Escape. That's fine. You can run. I just want him gone. Sick chain. Oh, that's cool. Head up to the mountain to up. Okay, we are just about at time. I do not believe there's a save point for a while. I remember these guys. We're gonna have one. We're gonna try one of these tonight as our denouement. You can't use text, can't use items, and they have like a 90%. Oh, hit him! Incredible, got it in one. Those things have like a 90% dodge rate, and they flee. But if you manage to kill them, you get 100 tech points. Amazing! What a note to end on. Incredible. You can sometimes go the whole mountain without getting any of those. Let's revisit that save point that was right outside the Mudbeast Lair. I do not believe they will respawn. And that sets us up nicely for our next week's episode. We will pick up with the Mountain of Woe! And then our return to Zeal to overthrow the tyrannical queen, which is obviously going to go effortlessly and flawlessly. I don't see how it couldn't. We have a time machine now. Let's just use this as shelter real quick. Great Grand. Alrighty, alright. Game saved. And yes, new mission, the Guru of Woe. I didn't even know they had a guru for that. Okay, well that is it for the evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Always a pleasure to have chat. We now have the 88 MTH, the finest time machine in fiction. Even if we only go to like 6 places, don't question it. And we will pick up same time, same channel next week. Until then, thank you all for joining. Great to have you, of course. And take care of yourselves. Failing that, take care of each other. It matters more than ever. Stay hydrated. Stay, I don't know, I guess warm, cold, cool, whatever. Really depends on the ambient temperature, wherever and whenever you are watching this. Have a good night. Great to, and whatchamacallit, hope to see you in the next one.